Hello, I'm Kaisama.
Yes.
This is Danny Owens. I'm an awkward host. Hello, Danny.
Hi.
How are you
How
doing?
are you? Well, my mouth hurts
Why does it hurt?
because I had some trouble with the tooth and it snapped.
Oddly enough, one of my back teeth went the other day as well. I was eating
So
this juicy whatever I was eating. I can't remember, and it just went snap. I was like, rude.
so I had to go and have an emergency dentist appointment yesterday and have it taken out,
Oh, that's
which was
tough.
beautiful.
Which tooth was it? Where about in the mouth?
Um, just let me move my
I'm,
beard.
I'm leaning in as if this will help me see in. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah.
So
May contain graphic content. I'll just put that at the start.
yeah,
If I learn, like, here's the thing. Full disclaimer to the people that are dumb enough to click on my face. I am not an editor. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So this will probably just be raw footage.
that's
Sorry.
cool.
I
It's,
don't like
it's
it. So
it's the best kind.
yeah. We're going in raw. Nope, that's Stephen Larson. Shit. This is a new thing that I'm starting because everyone seems to have a talk show of some sort or some sort of interview podcast thing on the internet these days. So I've decided to make my own. The working title, Danny, as you know, was Topic Thunder, which I thought
Nice. I love it.
there is. But I've been told because the topic changes every week, because it will. Um, we'll explore that in a minute. But I'm going to call it Insert Topic Here, which is probably
Ah,
next episode will probably end up being Topic Thunder. Just saying.
yeah.
Slash insert topic here until I can work out what I'm calling this. So, Mr. Danny, my friend,
Hello.
I told you to pick topics to do, and you
Yeah.
gave me PlayStation 4 games. You specify
Yeah.
the console. You're like, it has to be the fourth one. Don't go
Oh
early.
yeah. Oh
Just,
well, we could talk earlier. Just PlayStation in general.
we will.
Fuck Xbox,
And then
bitch.
also said Funkos.
Yeah, I do like Funkos.
Do like the Funkos. And so that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to throw in a few personal questions in there, like, how old were you when your hair decided to leave you? But that's for later on. But I'll make you cry at the end.
18.
You were
It was
18.
18. I was
Oh,
18.
and you say that I remind you of a young you. I hope I don't remind you of you in that way, because I'm
Yeah,
fond of my hair, to be honest.
just without the receding hairline.
Yes, thank you. And now you say that, as this episode goes on, my hairline will just slowly creep back. And then
You love the McDonald's M because I've been growing my hair out, so I've got the big McDonald's M.
you got the golden arches. All right, so I'm just gonna jump straight in on a question, which I think is quite a good one, considering you're a PlayStation guy now. Were you always a PlayStation guy, or did you jump on from like the Nintendo Wii?
No. Um, I had a Sega Mega Drive when I was a lot younger.
Nice.
Um, my favorite game on that was either Sonic or RoboCop vs Terminator. That game was fucking class.
That's a
I'm allowed to swear, yeah?
yeah. It's me.
Yeah, cool.
I'm gonna slip up in the next like 3 minutes. It's fine. I didn't know that was a thing. We're not to search that out. That sounds
Oh, mate, it was so good. Terminator was the heel. RoboCop was babyface.
of course.
Um,
Schwarzenegger is always the bad guy.
so I played on that, and I had a shitload of games for that until that decided to die. Um, which I was devastated about. I want to get there because they've got the thing with the HDMI port. You can just plug it into your TV now, haven't they?
Yeah, they have.
With all the old classic games.
And that looks
So I want to.
worth the money. So
I know. I want to try and get that. But then I moved on to the PlayStation and the PlayStation One.
oh, nice. So what
Um,
games did you have then when you jumped from Sega to? Sorry, I have to. I can't say Sega. It has to be Sega. I
oh
think
yeah.
it's like a natural thing now. What was the first
Um,
games that had you hooked on that console?
WWF Warzone.
Warzone. That's not one.
Yeah.
That's not one that gets thrown about too often. It's normally like the No Mercies and the WrestleMania
Yeah.
2000s, which was a crap game.
Because back then I weren't I'd only just got into like wrestling and watching it and stuff, and that was the first game I found, and I enjoyed it. It was good. And then I bought like a WCW game, which was absolutely fucking shit.
Would that have been the Backstage Assault one?
I don't know, whatever one it was. The only thing I liked about it was when you went to pick a player, and you press circle, they do a little promo.
Oh, right.
And
Yeah, I think
Booker
I know.
T's was fantastic. I can't remember what he said. I just remember loving Booker T's promo. So that's the only reason I ever went on that game, just for Booker T's promo. So yeah, Warzone. I can't remember any other games that I had for it, to be fair. I had a shed load of games, but I can't remember what they were. Just remember Warzone.
Did you move on then from PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and then 3, and then 4? Did you have them all, or did you just skip a few?
No, I had them all. As soon as PS2 come out, because I was a big gamer. Well, I say a big gamer. I like to think I'm a gamer, but then I see real gamers, and I'm not a gamer.
I do it all the time. It's like I play video games. I'm a gamer, mom, and then like I lose 3 minutes into Warzone, and I'm like, maybe I'm not a gamer. Maybe I should leave this to the pros.
But yeah, I had them all. As soon as the PlayStation come out, I had the PlayStation 2 come out. I had that. Because I was a spoiled brat. So I had that straight away. Same with the PS3. Then when the 4 finally come out, I was old enough to get it myself.
Were you get it yourself when the PlayStation 3 came out? When you're like 19 when that came out? No, actually, no, never mind. I'm thinking of something else. It was 2006 PlayStation 3 came out, wasn't it?
I can't even remember. I know it was...
Because I remember there was a tie-in with Spider-Man 3 for the PlayStation 3. And it was one of the there, I'm fairly sure.
I know I was a father when the PlayStation 4 came out. So it would have been when I was 18, 19, maybe a bit later. I don't even know. But I pre-ordered that from my nan's catalogue, and I had to give her £34 a week for a year.
Nice.
Pay it off.
Nice. All the good purchases are from a catalogue. I don't care what anyone says. Amazon's got nothing on flipping through an Argos catalogue. I don't give a shit. I
know, they were great.
That's a good shit. So you've had all the PlayStations then?
Yes.
Did you have the handhelds? Did you have yourself a Vita?
No, I didn't like the look of it. I thought it would have been cool if I was like, because I used to work away as well, and I'd only be home on weekends, so I thought it would have been cool. But when I was working away, all I wanted to do when I finished the job and went to the hotel was sleep. So,
well, yeah,
I didn't really have time, and then I didn't drive, so the majority of the time in the van was me sleeping as well. And the boys that I used to work with used to hate me for it because they all had to like switch and change and drive and stuff, and I was just there fucking kipping.
You were just there as like a spare part.
Pretty much, yeah.
So then, what was your favorite game on every PlayStation console?
Ooh, PS1 was Warzone, had to be. PS2, see, I can't remember if they were where the games were, if they were PS2, PS3, or whatever.
If you remember playing it on that console, because backwards compatibility was a thing with PlayStation 2, wasn't it? Where you could play the original PlayStation games on it.
I remember GTA 3 was fantastic. On 2. Was San Andreas for 2 or 3?
San Andreas was for 2, because I played it on 2.
Oh, there we go then. That was San Andreas. Then PlayStation 3 would probably be Fallout 3. I loved Fallout 3. And Fallout New Vegas was class. I loved that as well.
I love the Fallout games, but I can't stand the newer one.
I hate the new one. I've got the new one. but I'm not a huge fan. I deleted it off my PS4 because Call of Duty takes up like all your storage. But I haven't played it for a while, so it didn't bother me. But I want to try and re-download it and have a go and start it from scratch, see if anything changes.
Fair enough. And what about PlayStation 4? What's your favorite game from that? It's still ongoing.
GTA 5, because I had GTA 5 for PS3 as well.
I
And
wonder
then
if
as soon
that's
as
going to
I,
be the best game on PS5 as well. Because it's not going to make it.
it's coming out, there's a couple of games I've seen trailers for PS5 that look fantastic, to be fair. There's a couple that I really want, to get. But GTA 5 ain't coming out until, I think they said 2022 or 2021. I can't remember.
There goes
One
the
of them.
to the GTA 6 before I'm 30 then.
Yeah. But they don't need it. GTA 5 Online is fantastic. I love it.
GTA 5 Online, I think, is a perfect example of what video games can be when it comes to multiplayer. Because it's just like, and all right, I did say I'm going to try and not do wrestling on this, but I have to for this because this is the first thing that pops into my mind when I see GTA 5 Online. Because they're constantly pumping out DLC for it, why can't the WWE games have updates and DLCs for current guys so that you can you can have the NXT guys come in on the current game like 2-3 years down the road, so we don't have to have a new game every year. And if it means we have to take guys off the base game, then so be it. We don't need Epico and Primo and friggin', Jobber XD. Just get me some Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb's in AEW. Get me some NXT. Get me Dexter Lumis. There we are. Give me
there you go.
Give me Slade.
No, I agree, because the games coming out every year, WWE are like, I did like the story mode in this game.
Was that the fact? Was this year the one with the robotic arms and the
Yeah.
Such a goofy mode. I love it.
It was random as fuck, but I enjoyed it. But yeah, I agree. I don't think they should have one every year. I think they should do some sort of DLC and then work on the next game and then bring the game like 2 or 3 years down the line. Like UFC did it. They brought out UFC 2. I think they're on 3 now, and I had that game.
3,
And I really enjoyed number 2. And then number 3 didn't come out for like, I think, another 3 years.
There was a
3 or
gap.
4 years.
There was a couple of year gap.
There was a hell of a gap.
I still play UFC 2 now because I love knockout mode in it. I think it's one of the best modes in a fighting game. I'm like, this is so cool. I just get to be Bruce Lee and kick the shit out of like fucking.
I like the fact they had Pride in number 2 as well.
Mm. Was it number 2 again?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not number 3, number 2.
Oh, okay.
When you're doing a career mode, I think you can go to Pride as well. But the thing I liked about Pride was the fact that you could just stamp on people's heads. They're on the floor, like in the UFC, because they got rules and shit. You've got to fucking just like jump on them and punch them in the face. Pride, fuck that shit. You just kick them in the face until they knocked out. Stamp on their head.
You know kicking people in the face, don't you, Dan?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Backstory for people: we were in training one day. Me and Dan were working a show the very next day, and he saw my face and was like, "Can I kick it?" Yes, I can, and then kicked me directly into the mouth. Fun day.
And there was so much blood.
There was, yeah. I thought I lost like a tooth or like 3, but I didn't. So
luckily.
All right, so without actually just quickly to stay on WWE games, will you be buying Battlegrounds, the cartoony all-star thing?
They've done it before with All Stars? They called it.
Yeah, it was. Too.
Yeah, I really don't like the look of it. I'm not gonna lie. But hopefully, this is them. Instead of bringing out 2K21, they'll bring out 2K22 and it'll be a fantastic game.
One can only hope.
But we'll soon see.
Right. Well, so your favorite games, just to recap, was WWF Warzone, not to be
Yes, it
confused with Call of
was.
Duty Warzone because that's legal issues. Your favorite game on number 2 was GTA 3 or GTA San Andreas.
It was definitely San Andreas. I just couldn't
San
remember if it
Andreas
was
is so
on the
good.
two.
Such
It
a good
was
game.
fantastic.
I love a cartoonish game like that because it was cartoonish, but it was also sort of realistic. And
Yeah,
I just love it,
it was so good.
and it's quotable. It's a really quotable game as well.
Yeah,
What did you say was for 3? Did you say Fallout?
Fallout 3, yeah.
And then PlayStation 4 was GTA 5. So you're a GTA fan then?
I love GTA. I love Call of Duty. So there's a couple of games that I get every year when they come out, and is Call of Duty. Well, whenever GTA brings out a new game, I'll get it. Um, I really like Red Dead as well. So I've had both of the Red Dead games. Um, I usually buy FIFA as well, but I'm just finding it. I bought 20 about 3 weeks ago because it was on offer. Instead of 55 quid, it was like £9. So I was like, okay, I'll get it.
Games are so expensive.
I know. So I was like, right, okay, I'll get that. And I played that a bit. I do like the street football in FIFA 20. That I didn't know was on there in the career mode for the street football is pretty epic.
You're
I loved
talking
it.
to someone who has no idea about football or that game. I think the last FIFA game I had was like FIFA 18, and I played career mode on it for like 3 years and was like, I'm gonna learn football rules, and then ended up just simming like a year as a manager and was like, yeah, now.
Yep, I'm shit.
Okay, so we sort of answered it, but I want to know if there are other consoles that have leaked into it for your top 5 games of all time.
Right, okay. So
And what?
Fallout 3, because I like the with Fallout, I like the like the way you get to decide things and what happens in the game. Same with New Vegas. I love New Vegas as well. I thought that was class. So they're going to be up there. The two of them. Then it's going to be, you'll see a pattern. So Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, same reasons. San Andreas, GTA 5. I weren't a fan of GTA 4. I played it, but it was.
The only thing I ever found memorable about GTA 4 was cousin and bowling. Those are the only 2 things that ever stick in my mind. Oh, and Nico, cousin. They're the only things that I think about when I think about that game.
Exactly.
It's
And
Roman. That's it. That is the game for me.
I wasn't a fan. I didn't play that. I played it, but I didn't play it as often as I played like GTA 5. So it'd be San Andreas, GTA 5. So what's that? That's 4. San Andreas, because of the gameplay, I love that. Number 5 for the online,
Yeah.
because I'm loving the online. Um, ooh. I'm really enjoying Call of Duty Warzone at the moment. It's like my favorite game at the moment.
Is that for its online then, or is it like did you buy the story mode with
I've got the whole thing. So I've completed the campaign, but they've just upgraded it so you can do campaign with more than one player as well. So you can do multiplayer campaign, which sounds cool.
That is cool.
But yeah, I do like online. I'll always do the campaign on every COD game. I'll always do the campaign first, and then I'll merge into the online sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So by the time I get online, everyone's like level 50, and I'm just there still level 1, making my way.
I was like that on GTA. I completed GTA 5 like 3 times over. and
hmm
could never get to 100% completion because those mystery motherfuckers never fucking turned up for me. And I
It's stupid now.
but it's one of the only games that I know for a fact I'll never hit 100% done, and I've accepted it now. But I always
Yeah.
finish the campaign first because I need to know the mechanics of the game before I start playing other people.
Exactly, yeah.
They've worked out the mechanics of online and how to glitch everything and how to hack. And I'm here like, I'm on level 3 playing with a level 273.
Yeah. Because I think I went up to level 155 and then I think it stopped on Warzone. It stopped you at level 155, but your career progress kept going. So and then when the season 5 update came out, it took me all the way back down to 55.
Oof.
And I've got up to, I think I'm level 102 at the moment.
I'm like level 10, so.
So I've gone up to level 155, back down to 55, and then back up to level 102. But then my career level is somewhere stupid.
Fair enough. So is that your 5th game then? Is that your top 5?
They're my top 5.
Ah, so it's nice to see that current games have sort of morphed into your top 5 of all time.
But like, that's just PlayStation. Like, if I was going through like different consoles, I loved Sonic on the Mega Drive. Everyone loves Sonic.
Are you a Sonic fan then outside of the games? Like, did you watch the old cartoons and?
I used to watch the cartoons. I still haven't watched the film though.
I want to watch the film. It looks bad, but it also looks great at the same time. I'm confused.
Yeah, I want to watch it. But yeah, I used to watch the cartoons as well. Then I used to have friends because I had the Sega.
You used to have friends. That's it. I'm clipping that. I used to have friends. That's it.
Yeah.
Cut off. That's the entire episode. That's it.
And then I had a shitload of kids, and all my friends left me. True story. But I used to have friends back then that had a N64.
Ah,
So whenever I went over their house, I'd be on GoldenEye, James Bond GoldenEye.
yeah.
That game was fucking amazing. I loved it. And that was the only reason I ever wanted to get an N64 was just for GoldenEye. I never got it.
That one game. That's the only reason you wanted
just
to get
the one game.
console.
Yeah.
For one particular game.
Yeah. But yeah, so I gotta sweet talk the missus into pre-ordering the PS5 for me for Christmas. I think I can get it to work.
Good luck with that one. I'll wish you all the luck in the world on that. I think I have a really fun question coming up in a bit.
Okay.
I want to switch from games for a minute to the Funkos because
Okay.
you're a bit of a Funko fan.
Yeah, I am.
Do you have any weird Funkos, like any of the jelly ones or the glitter ones, or do you just have
No.
boring?
Yeah. So I've only recently started collecting them, and obviously being a wrestling fan, I only collect the WWE ones. But if I can figure out how to turn my camera, I should show you.
Technologically inept.
Right, there we go. Right, so they're all on my wardrobe. So I've got 2 Charlottes, but one's green, one's a special edition blue.
Oh, nice.
So I got the Fiend. That was an Amazon exclusive.
Pop. I just saw Mean Gene. Pop.
Mean Gene. Yeah, my kids bought me that for Father's Day.
Your kids are good.
I got the Miz, Taker, Brett, Elias, Trish Stratus, Becky Lynch, Ric Flair.
I knew you'd have a Ric Flair one. Of course you'd have a Ric Flair one.
Batista. I've got 2 Ric Flair ones, but different ones. Batista, Rousey, the 2K19 Ric Flair exclusive, Angle, McMahon, but he has another one as well, but he has a pink suit on, so I want to get that. $1 Million Man, Iron Sheik, Zack Ryder, which is a 2017 convention exclusive,
All
Shawn
right.
Michaels and Triple H
Nice.
for now. But there is ever growing.
I have one, and it's the Bret Hart one, and I had it for Christmas from a Secret Santa. So I'm like, thank you, my friend.
Nice.
I do.
But I wanted to get the Zack Ryder one because as soon as he got released from WWE, I was like, them Funkos are going to be worth something soon.
Yeah.
And I'm never going to fucking get one. So while they were only like 15 quid, I was like, babe, go buy me Zack Ryder. And yeah, she did. So, and she bought me the convention exclusive as well. So even better.
To everyone watching, Danny has the best relationship of anyone I've ever met. Because he literally just like, I want a Funko. And Michelle's like, fine. And she just gets it.
Well, what
You
she
don't
did.
know if she sees this and she sees how nice she is. She's gonna be like, well, I'm gonna turn heel on him. He asked for a
Yeah.
Funko. I'm gonna get him Funk all.
Funko.
Oh, fucking hell.
But no, she bought me, I think, 8 for Father's Day. She bought me like a pack of 4. There was a thing online, 4 for however much. So she bought me 4, and then because she knew I loved Funkos, she like gave them to me early. And then she felt bad that I didn't have anything for Father's Day, so she bought me another 4.
Oh, that kind of warms my heart. I gotta be honest. That's like really really thoughtful and nice, but also.
And then I had them ones early as well, so I still didn't have anything to open on Father's Day.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
My kids bought me the
really fantastic.
My kids bought me the Mean Gene one, and that come the day before Father's Day, and I was like fuck, I'm waiting for tomorrow to open Mean Gene. I was like, yeah, I'll open that out and then put that up there as well.
I mean, that's fair enough. Apart from Funkos, then, do you have anything else that you collect? Preferably weird shit, because you know me, I got a freaking badger corner over there that I may show you eventually. But do you collect some weird motherfucking shit, my guy? That's what I'm asking.
Kids? I've got 9 in my collection so far.
Fuck. I knew you'd say something like that, but I'm like, Danny, no, don't stop.
No, I don't see. I've not really ever collected anything.
So you collect. That's nice.
From 1990, they every year. I don't know who the fuck done it. My grandmother used to collect them for me because she knew they'd be worth money years down the line. Every year they'd release a little golden heart. So the first golden heart in 1990 was just a plain gold heart like badge. And then every year it evolved. And then in the last one, there was like a mockingbird. He was doing something. It was a mockingbird anyway. So it went from a heart to like a rippled heart. And the ripples got bigger every year. And then a bird come on there. And they done it for 10 years. No, with there. I'm trying to think. About 10 years. So my grandmother gave me them, and I don't know what the fuck happened to them. They probably.
That's quite a cool thing to collect, though. Like showing.
Yeah, it was.
That's pretty cool.
It was. But they must have got lost when I was living with my mother when I was a lot younger. We had a leak in our garage and it destroyed pretty much everything in there. So they were probably in there because I haven't seen them for years.
That kind of sucks, especially if it's something like that unique, really. You don't hear about stuff where you have the evolution year on year. So that is pretty cool, I guess.
It was good. And I collect posters of myself.
I was gonna bring that up, yeah. You're a mark for yourself. So congratulations, Danny Owens.
Yeah,
Danny.
I've got to print out all the old Celtic wrestling ones as well, and like CWF ones that are on, and all the
Yeah,
other
I'm
posters that I've been on.
gonna start printing off all the posters of shows I've been on soon. Because right now I have
I've
loads of posters, I just don't have any of them up. And
I've only put the ones up that I'm on because I am a
yeah,
mark
but
for myself.
I'm not on any posters because no.
You
So
suck.
yeah, pretty
There's
much.
only one that I've got up that I'm not on, so that one's up because the missus is on it.
Well, that's fair.
Um, and then I'm on that one, and that's the only one that I've got on there that I'm not on, and that was because I won the championship at that show.
Yeah, I was reliving your entire RIW career the other day, going through all the results and counting up everything. And do me a favor, stop wrestling because you've given me a fucking aneurysm, my guy. Like, you've wrestled
And then
55 RIW matches, recognized matches. That's not counting battle royals, and
yeah,
you've wrestled the same guy like 11 times. Please stop. Get some help.
I know. And then I've got just promo photos that I've had printed out, and then match photos that I think are cool. You're even up on my wall.
Aw, that's adorable.
Hold on. So I got some pictures of my kids holding the championship. Some promo shots of me. Oh, my 2019 awards. I'm on. There's a ticket in the middle, but I'm on the ticket, and it was for that show.
Oh, the one where I was Danny Blue Kai.
Yes. Some
Oh,
more promo shots. I love that fucking photo. I think it's cool as fuck.
is that the
And
only
I love that photo.
photo? I love that
What's
photo.
that?
Is
That
that
photo is cool.
is the CWF and RIW championship picture the only picture you have where you have both belts?
Yeah, I think I've got another one, but it's not printed out or not like up.
Okay.
There we go. There's you.
Oh, that's that picture. I love that
Yeah,
picture.
a picture's cool. So I took that one. There's like a couple up there. Me pinning Necro, and
Yeah, that's pretty
just
cool.
so yeah. Besides that, I don't really collect anything Funkos, and I did start. Hold on, let me get it down.
We're having a room tour. I love this. This started off. Now I'm just gonna let you have it. Like this is.
I
This
did
is
want to start collecting these. They're metal die casts, so I
okay.
wanted to start collecting them because I found this one in. Where did I find it? B&M Bargains, I think. And I was like, they're pretty fucking cool, like. And I was like, I wonder how much they are. They were like £2. I was like, what the
Jesus.
fuck? Let's get them. And then I was like, I wonder where I can find more because they only had them ones. Me and Michelle looked everywhere online, and the cheapest pack of two that we could find were like £35.
Oh, B&M bargains where you find all the good shit. My
Yeah,
God,
so
that's
I was
that's a
like,
bit of
right,
a that's a bit of a sale to be fair. From 35 quid
yeah.
to
So
2
it
quid.
was like,
That's
well,
class.
the pack that I had was online for like £30 everywhere,
That's
and I was like, well, fucking hell. And because they only get dribs and drabs of everything in like B&M, they didn't have any others. So I was like, yeah, we're not collecting them now.
they get a lot of cool shit in B&M to be fair.
So we're like, yeah, that's the end of collecting them. So I've got Harley Quinn and Joker, so that'll do me.
Okay, so you don't have any crazy collectible things apart from children.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask some personal questions now before I get to a question that I'm really excited to hear you answer, actually.
No, Kai, I'm not gay.
Oh, but, well, all right. See you next week on Title to be into. No, okay. Personal questions. What is your favorite job that you've ever held?
Firefighter, hands down. I love that job.
What got you into that? Like, was there a certain day where you were like, you know what, I want to I want to do this.
Be a fireman.
I want to be Fireman Dan. What was the
It
signal?
was a few years ago, and all of South Wales and English firefighters were going on strike, and they needed like auxiliary staff. So it was basically just working when they were on strike to start with, and then I went and done it properly. So yeah, I was looking for a job on the internet, seen it, and I was like, well, I'm gonna click apply. Didn't think anything to come out of it.
Yeah.
Didn't tell anyone I applied for it because I didn't think I'd hear back, because it was just like, look at me, I'm not going to be a fireman like. And about 3 days later, I had a phone call. Yeah, can you come in for a physical and a mental test? Like, I was like, yeah, okay. So went in there. They done some strength tests and cardio tests. I fucking doubt I'd be able to pass it these days because this lockdown has got me fat. But they done cardio tests and weight tests.
Yeah.
And then they done some grip tests and some other like eyesight tests and little bits like that. And they said I was clear in that respect. And they were like, right, when can you start pretty much? When can you do training?
That's mad.
It's like,
that really is bad, because you speak to a lot of people, especially in like the public service sector, like the police or firemen. It's like they had some sort of event that happened to them, like they were in a house fire, or they knew someone who was in a house fire and they didn't want anyone else to go through that, and so they went into that. And you were just like, no, I was on Indeed and I saw a job, and it was like, well, you know what?
To be fair, I've always wanted to do something like that. I've never been much for like in school, like biology and stuff. So it was like never a paramedic or like anything like that. It was always, I want to be a fireman or a policeman when I was younger, always. And an astronaut, but I'm way too thick to do that. I'm too tall. I'm too tall. You could be an astronaut. You're short as fuck.
Be an astronaut.
Yeah, you've got to be under 5'8". I think it's 5'8".
Jesus.
I know I'm too tall.
So how tall are you then? Because you're not that tall, are you?
5'9".
Oh, you miss out by an inch.
Yeah, I think it's like an inch or two.
That is really sad.
But then I've still not got the academic thing behind me to be able to do that anyway.
That's a big word for you, academic. Well done.
I'm not like too. I know my shit. People think I'm stupid.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I'm not gonna go any further.
I know loads of like random stupid facts that it's never gonna help me in life.
Oh yeah, same.
But I know loads of facts. Like a strawberry isn't a berry, but a banana is.
Oh yeah, that's a weird fact. That is a very strange thing. Because why would you call something a berry if it's not a berry?
Why is it not called a banana berry?
Well, because it sounds fucking weird, Dan. That's why. It's because it sounds stupid. It should be the potassium berry or the potassaberry. There we are. I've renamed bananas potassaberries. There we are.
And also, while we're on the subject of bananas, do you know like things you try, like banana flavored sweets and milkshakes and stuff?
Yeah.
Do you know why they don't taste like banana? Because the majority of things you try do not taste like when you eat a banana.
Oh God, no! They taste nothing like it.
Yeah, and this is because the flavoring for sweets and like banana milkshake and anything banana related, and the smell, like for shampoos and stuff,
all right,
were taken from a banana that actually went extinct. So the taste of like banana milkshake and stuff was the taste of a banana, a certain species of banana, years and years and years ago, and then it went extinct, and then another brand of banana become popular, which is the banana we eat now.
That is fantastic. Right, okay. I'm going to slot in a different question. What's your favorite weird fact? Just random fact about anything at all. Just the weirdest fact you know.
The reason we call erect penises boners, that is because the only animal in the world to have a bone in its penis is a rhino, and they called rhinos' penises boners because they've got a bone.
So basically, we call our erect penises boners because we want to be rhinos.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a fact that I could have gone my entire life without knowing, but I'm kind of glad that I know it. Because now,
There you go.
well, see, now I know that someone's going to watch this, and it's probably going to be Dav. And the next time they have the possibility of getting laid, he's going to be in the corner of the bedroom, rubbing his foot against the floor, charging up like rhino strike, and just runs and claws the woman with his boner. That's going to happen.
Well, to be fair, he's big enough to be a rhino, so.
Love you, Dav.
I think you're a prick.
Heel turn by a face on a heel. Heel turn. All right.
He knows I love him.
Yeah. We all love Dav, apart from people who don't. They don't love you. I thought that was a fairly obvious fact, to be honest with you. People that don't love you tend to not love you.
There's a lot of people that don't love me.
There's a lot of people that don't love me as well, Dan. Don't worry. We can socially distance, hug, and cuddle each other. Because we can't do it in person, because we might get the Rona and die. Which is not good for your health. I checked. This is a question that is multi-layered, I think, if you look into it quite a bit.
Okay.
If you were a billionaire, right? You had all the money in the world, you acquired every single company there is. Every product, everything. If you could create your own game based on any property at all, and in any genre and style on any console, what would it be? So first of all, what sort of game would you make, ideally? What's your favorite kind of game?
I like Red Dead, like GTA, like the open plan games where you, like free roam. That's what I was looking for. The free roam games.
Free roam game.
Yeah, but in the free roam game, I want. Do you know like these fucking shitty mobile apps you can get in the games where you have to like build your attributes up to be able to do this and then
Yeah.
that sort of thing. Like something like that where you have to like build attributes up to be able to maybe like you can go into like basically a life simulator. Depending on the choices you make,
Yeah.
lead you in different directions in life. But it's a free roam app sort of thing. So if you wanted to become a CEO of a computer company, I suppose, you'd have to go in and do like into college and school and do like computers for something and then work your way up to like the CEO level. Or if you wanted to be a prick, you could like in the free roam, you can go and rob someone and then get money that way and then possibly go to prison.
Career choice prick. That's just it.
Yeah. Like you could go and like rob someone's cash and then possibly get away with it or not and then have to go to prison. And then when you get put into prison, then the game starts for you because you've got to protect yourself from getting shanked, bruv. You know, I don't know, or like raped in the showers or something.
Those are not cutscenes that we release on that game.
but no, like an open like
Trying to get
like a life simulator.
Jesus.
Because I've got a game on my phone. It's really fucking boring, but I really enjoy it. And I can't remember the friggin' name of it. But it is basically a life simulator but in text form.
Yeah, I
so
have BitLife.
What's that?
I have BitLife.
That's it. That's the one.
It's so good. It's boring as all piss, but it's so fucking addictive.
Yeah.
The-
So
oh,
I've gone from
yeah,
like the main guy in the, like worked myself up to the main guy in like the military, and I've done it as like a CEO of a computer tech company.
yeah.
And I've been a prick and gone to prison for like 47 years as well.
I
So
got
that,
my favorite sentence of all time the other day playing the game.
what was that?
I was a murderer, a serial killer. I killed like 9 people without getting caught. I robbed 3 banks. I I I hired like 5 hitmen to take out like just random people that I knew.
Yeah.
And I got caught being a porch pirate, just stealing something off someone's like through someone's front door. So I got caught like trying to get someone's Amazon fucking order. And because of all these other things that I'd done that the police had found out, I got sentenced to 1,783 years or something like dumb like that. It was in the 1,700 region. And I'm like,
That's
I've
class.
made it. I've achieved God level criminal.
So like, yeah, but that type of game, but in playable form.
Yeah. What?
It like
Oh,
it. It'd have to be the strongest, wouldn't it? So PC or like PS4, PS5 even, or
yeah.
the new Xbox, because they're getting pretty good with handling. But you can do like what was that game called on PS4? The space one that was more of an algorithm than an actual game. No Man's Sky.
Oh,
Do you
right.
ever play it?
I've
So
seen it.
that game,
I haven't played it, but
is basically you can pick you go into the game, you find planets and universes and stuff, and you can name them.
okay.
So like they'll have their own generic like name, but you can rename them whatever you want. Like you go into a different galaxy, and if someone have already found that galaxy, it's theirs. So you can travel in other people's galaxies. But because of the algorithm, if you from the minute you were born, from the second you were born till the day you die, if you played it consistently every second until you died, from the minute you were born, you would never ever find every planet in the game because it just keeps growing
That's mad. So you
because
want
of the
that sort of
algorithm.
thing, a game that just keeps building on itself.
Yeah.
Now, that's another thing of any properties, so like Marvel, WWE, anything like Cork. What products and franchises would you have in the game? So like one of the career paths could be become an actor in the Marvel movies. What sort of things would you have implemented in that game? You own everything. You own the world. So you have
Right. So it
it's not
depends. Like
people's game.
I'd like there'd be loads of things that you could put in there. Like you could be like, oh, if you want to become an actor in the Marvel films, or it'd be like if you wanted to be like, if you like wrestling, you could be like a wrestling promoter and work your way up into buying like WWE or something. Or if you wanted to be like a football manager, you could work your way up and become manager of Spurs. Whoop whoop. Um, like yeah, there's like endless possibilities with it, but the game would take so much. If you wanted it to be good, it takes so much time and effort, and I don't think we're ever going to see a game like that in our lifetime. But I think it'd be cool as fuck.
It would be really cool, to be fair. Like Bit Life, as you said, if that game was playable and like an open world expansive thing, that would
Yeah,
be so fucking good. Like unbelievably just in depth. Because
yeah,
they keep adding things to this game as well. So
yeah,
like I think they just added a new thing now where it's God mode where you can change like your son's or
yeah,
your wife's attributes. So you
yeah.
married a Munter, but you're like, you know what? Kind of want to marry Jennifer Lawrence, kapow, bitch, and that's it. But it's a weird game, but I love it so much. It's so shit, but it's
Yeah,
amazing because of how sort of boring it is. Oh, I love video games. Well, it's not a video game, but I love text games. There we are.
Yeah, I like text games. I like choice games as well.
That was the next
So
question.
yeah, like choice games where right, ask the question and then I'll answer. Go.
Have you played any of the Telltale games? And if you have, which one's your favorite, and why is it Wolf Among Us?
Why is it what?
The Wolf Among Us. One of my favorite games.
I haven't played that one yet.
Oh, dude, you need to. It's so good. It's every fairy tale ever, and it's fantastic.
I've played Life is Strange 1 and 2, which
Yeah.
are fantastic.
I love the first one.
On PS3, I had the Walking Dead series.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't finish those though. I think I got to season 3. So I might
It was heartbreaking at the end, though.
I might download them again because I think the end of season 3, the guy that was looking after the girl in the game had to chop his arm off because he got bit by a zombie.
Wasn't that the first one where you could either chop his arm off, or you could kill him, or you could just leave him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the first series.
Was there?
I think so. If I'm remembering it right, yeah, I'm fairly sure. Because I chose to kill him. I was like, well, kapow, motherfucker, I'm off.
I chopped his arm off, and then because they were in when he was about to turn, they were in a like a bathroom, in like a petrol station thing.
Yeah.
And he was about to turn, and he was like, "Right, take this gun. You need to look after yourself now." And you could just see her crawling through a hole in the wall and like leaving, and that was the end of the season. And I fucking loved it. I need to get them all and play them all.
One of my favorite ones is the Game of Thrones, because they released a Game of Thrones Telltale game, and
They did. I played that, and I weren't a fan.
See, I'm not a huge fan of Game of Thrones. Like season 2 for me, I watched the end of season 2 and was like, this maybe isn't for me. But I loved the game. I loved it.
I think it was because it was the fact it was Game of Thrones that I weren't a fan. I didn't really give it a chance, if I'm honest. So maybe I'll like go back and have a go. I also played Erica. That's a really good game.
I don't know if we hear that one.
It's what's it about? I can't even. Right, basically, a girl sees her dad die, and she keeps seeing it, but she sees the person that killed him as like a black figure, and she's having nightmares. And then something happens, and the police are involved and whatever, and they take her to this hotel where her dad used to work. No, it wasn't a hotel. It was like a mental institution where her dad used to work. By the end, you find out that she's a fucking psycho, and it was all her. But yeah, it's a really good game.
Oh, nice. Thanks for the spoiler.
Yeah. But there's many different outcomes that you can have. So there's one of them, she's a psycho, and it was all her.
Oh, right, okay.
Depending on the choices you make, which I like. So
yeah, I love those different games you can branch out. PlayStation player as yourself, if you haven't played it, you've heard of it. Heavy Rain.
Never played it.
Oh, and I would recommend it so much. It's such a good game.
What's it about?
It's right. So I'm going off this from what I remember because my memory is fucking shit. But from what I remember, it's this father. That is it. It's just a father. He just looks at you blankly for 20 minutes. It's like, you can leave now. This is all again. No. His son gets abducted, and
Right.
you play as the father, the police detective, and shit. It's not the mother. Just from what I remember, it's this random woman that they made get her boobs out for some reason because games.
Nice boobs.
Depending on your choices, you get closer or further away from finding the son. And the idea of it is, I'm really trying to remember this because I have got this wrong. I'm convinced that I've got this wrong, but I remember loving this game. So why can't I remember? He was under the like sidewalk then, because America, and they have those drains.
Yeah.
We do, except that they've got them weirdly where they don't have the fucking
Great.
grates and shit because America's dumb.
America, fuck yeah.
What he said. And the rain and all that is going to drown the child. So the dad's running around like, Sean, that's a meme. And then eventually you find out that it was one of the characters that you play as, and depending on what choices, that character either lives or they die. And I chose that they die because you abducted a child, you fucking monster. So
yeah,
kablam and die. But I am terrible at describing games. Okay,
I'm the same.
Game. It's so good. Just that's a thing you gotta do. So we know you do the wrestles. You're a wrestling man yourself.
Yes.
You do a lot of the graps. I know obviously your favorite match is with Sid Oakley from last year.
It is.
It's something that I've had to learn because I'm a writer and shit.
It was match of the year as well.
It was match of the year. Yeah, the second year that you had match of the year. What was the first year that you had, Danny?
I had a match with Blake Henson.
And someone else. There's someone else in that match too.
The referee.
Well, you're a prick. I wanted to, damn it. I'm a successful too. So yeah, you're a wrestler. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
It's in 3 parts. If you could win any belt in wrestling, past, present, what would it be and why?
Okay.
And who would you win it off? Ideally.
Oh, right. Okay. Ooh. The old. It'd have to be the NWA 10 pounds of gold. Off Flair.
I should have known you'd have answered that because it's your dream opponent. If you want all of the answers for what Danny's dream opponent and favorite matches are, go to the Royal Imperial Wrestling Facebook page within the next 10 to 14 business days, and then you'll find out, because I don't know when they're putting that up, because they've had it for a week now and they haven't done shit with it. So they might go up, and if they don't, we'll do a part 2 of this and we'll talk about Danny's wrestling career. Or you can just watch him on Cue Ball's Bearded Rambles on Cue Ball TV. Jack. I just broke kayfabe there. I didn't say a name. I will forget to edit that out, so I'm sorry, mate. Oops. Oh well.
Poor bastard.
I know.
Where the fuck did I put my drink?
I don't know. I don't live.
I kicked it over.
Oh, that's really.
And it went under my chair.
Oh. All right, so you'd win the NWA 10 pound of gold off Ric Flair. That's the answer to
that. 100%.
Second wrestling question. If you could work any manager in a match to end the storyline with their worker, like a sort of Rob Stone recently did it yesterday or something with Rhea Ripley and all that shit. If you could work any manager in a blow-off match, who would it be and would there be a stipulation to it?
It'd be a straight singles match and it'd be against Bobby Heenan.
I love it. All of these answers I can relate to. It's great.
Because Bobby Heenan was a fantastic wrestler. But no one knows it.
I know, such a good bump as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he took a strike like a G. I was watching him in the Weasel suit. And I can't remember what I can't remember who it was. I think the video that I watched was Tito Santana or someone random like that. And he was just punching him and he was just bumping like a motherfucker for him. I'm like, Bobby.
Have you seen him when he was a real, like, just a straight wrestler?
Aaron had sent me a few videos of Heenan wrestling, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah,
Heenan
so
versus
good.
Flair, I think, and if they both were in their prime at the same time, would have been magic. Because
Oh,
he
yeah.
had that sort of flair for it. No, look at me making jokes.
The only reason that he become a manager is because he couldn't be asked to go to the gym.
That is so relatable. That is the most relatable thing I've ever seen in my life. I know a hell of a lot of guys that will end up doing that though. Like not even a joke.
Everyone was so big back then, and he was just fat, and he couldn't be asked to work out. So he was just like, "I'll become a manager."
And he was the best. So
Yeah, he was.
He was a really good manager. And even now, everyone looks at him as the best. And we've had some great managers since Heenan, like Cornette is a great manager. Paul Heyman, obviously. Paul Heyman's not so much a manager, but he sort of counts under that ilk. Bill Alfonso.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love Bill Alfonso. All right, third question. If you could start a company from scratch, who would be in the main event of your first show? Can't be yourself, Mark. Who will be in the main event of your show? They can either be from the current independent scene from around the world, or you can go to Vince and be like, yo, I'm stealing Roman Reigns. Right.
Fucking hell.
What main event of Danny Owens Pro Wrestling?
Well, you're giving me such a broad...
I don't make it easy. I'm asking the hard questions, right? This is my last question, which is coming up. That's going to trump you, my guy. That's going to be a tough one.
What? Fucking hell. I'd have Daniel Bryan.
Oh, nice.
And if he was still wrestling, I know he could wrestle now if he wanted to, but he won't. Nigel McGuinness.
Oh, yes, because they had some great matches in Ring of Honor.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'd pop for that. So Danny Owens Pro Wrestling would have Bryan Danielson versus Nigel McGuinness, or would it be Daniel Bryan versus Desmond Wolfe? Because that match has never happened before.
No.
That match has never happened. Well, come on. Give us a first time ever.
Nah, the American Dragon.
All right, another question actually. Screw it, because now I really want to see who would be in the undercard of your show.
Oh, fucking hell.
A tag team title match. Who would be in the tag team title match? And then we'll do an opener. But tag team title match first.
Okay, flipping hell.
This dream scenario thing. This is cool.
I'm gonna probably say the Revival, or what they called now, the Revolt.
FTR.
FTR, are they?
Yeah.
Right, okay. The Revival and does it have to be people that are still working?
It's up to you. It's a dream promotion. It's not gonna actually.
Right, okay.
It doesn't really matter.
Okay, so the Revival and the Hollywood Blondes.
Oh no, that would be good. Would you allow it to be Brian Pillman Jr.? Like, 'cause if we can't resurrect people from the dead, would you allow it to be Brian Pillman Jr. and Steve? Would that be cool for you?
Yeah. Yes.
Because he's good. I love Pillman Jr. He is bloody brilliant. And what would your opener be then for Danny Owens Pro Wrestling? DOPW. Dopu. Who would
Dog
open
poo. Dog poo. Fuck. See, I really like technical wrestling. I'd probably have Jericho versus Regal.
Ooh. They had some good matches in the early days when they were both in WWF.
Or Regal versus Finlay.
You'd just ask them to bust each other open again, wouldn't you? Like they did in WCW, and they just when Finlay looked at Regal and was like, "Yeah, you know what? I don't quite like this place. Have that." I love wrestling so much. People are dicks, and I love it. Okay, so we've been doing this for just about an hour now, I think, unless my math is shit. We've been doing it for 3 days. I don't know. I've never been much of a mathematician. Yes, exactly. Mathematician. I've never been much of a mathematician. The only numbers I can make disappear are the amount of money in my bank account. 3 moments from your life, then. This will be the last question, and then we'll say
Right.
goodbye and cry ourselves to sleep. 3 moments from your life that you, well, 3 moments from your life, okay? That's the thing. This is the segment now. 3 moments from your life.
Right.
1 moment that you would want to relive. 1 moment that you
Right.
want to scrub from history. And 1 moment that you wish, that you hope will happen in the next 5 to 10 years. One thing that will happen in the next 10 years, then, let's call it.
So if I could relive one, because right, okay. So if I can go back and relive one, like watching my kids be born were fantastic, but then if I just picked one child, that's a bit unfair.
Yeah, no,
So
I know for a
that,
fact the 3 of them that can right now would murder you, so it's fine.
yeah. So scrap the kids.
So is that the memory that you don't want to live on anymore? So just scrap the kids. It's fine.
Yeah, scrap the kids. No, so if I could relive one memory and I could change it, it'd be because, like we've said, I'm a mark for myself. I'd go back to when I won the heavyweight title and change the match.
So that you weren't dead halfway through it.
Yeah, so I didn't knock myself out and fuck the whole thing up.
That's a good show. So that's the one that you could change. What about just relive? Just full out relive exactly how it happened.
I'm a boring fucker.
Just cooking my first steak.
Probably. I don't even know.
I can see the cogs turning in your head. You're like, I'm trying not to offend anyone.
I'm not worried about offending anyone. It's just like there's so much. I don't fucking even know. One that I could just relive. I'd probably be. It's back to wrestling again. I'm so sorry. Probably relive my first match with Sid because I remember going backstage and usually after my matches, I'm just like, right, I need to sit down now. I want to get this adrenaline down and I want to fucking chill. But after that match, I was so fucking hyper fucking all night. Just like on a high all night because I knew
I remember
it was
you
something
backstage after
good.
that match. I remember you after that match because I'm fairly sure this was wrong turn. So this would have been the after the loser leaves match that I had with James.
Yeah.
And so I was backstage and like talking.
No, first match I was still champion.
You were still champion when I left.
Oh yeah, it was, yeah.
You lost because you beat Martin the show before that when I was ref.
Yeah, that's right.
Then
yeah.
this show that we're talking about now was you and Sid. And then the next show you done double duties and then dropped the belt to mine.
Yeah.
See, I'm a memory box, and I didn't just reread everything the other day, which is how I jump my head. So that's one memory that you would want to relive then. What about one thing that you want to happen in the next 10 years? One milestone, let's say, in your life that you want to happen in the next 10 years that isn't already set? Because I know that you've already got a loophole around this, and you can't put your wedding as an answer. I know you want that, and I know that it's highly anticipated, but no, shut up. You know, that is happening. It will happen. We all have faith. Something that isn't on the books quite yet that you want to happen in the next 10 years.
I want to go on a holiday, but
You are a motherfucker. You're right.
Yeah, I know I am. I've always wanted to go to the Maldives, but it is super fucking expensive. And every time, because the Maldives is sinking, every time that it goes down by that like foot, it's like an extra grand and added on top. But yeah, I'd love to go to the Maldives on holiday.
I got another quick question to go with that then. would you go on your own or would you take all of the kids? Because if you're doing that, then that's expensive because you've got like 7 football teams and freaking God knows what else. You got a basketball
No.
team, a football team hidden in there.
For that holiday, it'd just be me and Michelle.
So you just sacking off the kids.
Yeah, fuck them.
Just like I know, Skylar, you're only a baby, but fuck off. We're going Maldives.
Yeah.
We're going on holiday.
I'd be like, right, mother, you're having the baby for a week. I'm off to sit on white sandy beaches in a
So
hut.
you're off to the Maldives, and then your poor mother is saddled with all 9 kids, or just one of them?
Nah, most of them are old enough to take care of themselves.
This is true.
And then the other 4 can stay with their mum.
Oh yeah, that's a good point, I suppose. Did you just
So it's what?
are the 4? I've confused myself now. Because you've got
The other 3, sorry.
yeah,
I've
I was
got
gonna
4
say,
kids,
I was
haven't
like,
I?
do
Yeah.
you have another kid that like no one has spoken about? What the fuck? I'm like, wait.
Yeah, no,
'cause
I don't.
I was trying to do the math in my head. I was like, wait, no. You have 2 kids and then 1 kid and then only 1 kid with Michigan. Danny, are you lying to us? Have you got a
Yeah.
kid in like the middle of Aberdeen?
Possibly.
Aberdeen is somewhere in Scotland, isn't it?
It is, yes.
It is. I know you've been to Scotland. That's the only reason I went with that one. Okay, cool. I'm proud of myself. I also know it's a
I've been
place
to
to so I got scared as well.
I've been loads of places in Scotland. Love Scotland.
Well, there we are then. So, what we've learned today is Danny Owens is a massive PlayStation mark. He's a massive Pop mark. He's a massive mark for Danny Owens.
Yes, he is.
He'd won some classical technical wrestling at the Danny Owens Pro Wrestling Show, or as we've now
Dog
called
shit.
it, Dog Poo.
Dog poo.
Dog Poo. And he would want to build a life simulator game on the best console out there with literally everything imaginable inside of it. So, which is pretty cool, and just thinking about it, that would be so big. Like that would cost, like that would be so hard on the memory. Like,
Yep.
no, like I don't care how much fucking gigabytes of like memory you have, there is no amount of memory.
Gigabytes, Kai. We're on terabytes now, buddy.
Man, we need to invent a new level above terabytes just to like get.
There is. It's what is it? It's terabytes, and then I can't even remember. I did know this.
Oh, and we've also learned that we call boners because of rhinos, and that banana milkshakes taste like not bananas because they are bananas, but the bananas are no longer bananas because they're dead now. Fact with Danny Owens. Well, this has been fun. This has been a fun little topic exchange down the whole Funko Pop and personal Danny Owens and games routes. And we learned that you would rather go to the Maldives than take care of your children. There is a helpline. There will be a helpline in the description for anyone that has dealt with issues raised in this video by Danny. Thank you for being my first guest on the show that I'm still struggling to name because I am indecisive and crap. Let's just call it Topic Thunder. I'll make a logo for it eventually. If I don't, then fuck you all. Danny, do you want to plug all your social medias so that the one person watching this can follow you?
Right, what am I? Dangerous Danny Owens on Facebook. Dangerous _ Danny _ Owens on Instagram. And Danny Owens 313 on YouTube, I believe.
You are, yes. If I can remember, I'll put the bottom thing from the bios. I'll put that in the video if I learn how to do it. But as I said, I'm terrible at editing, so this will probably just be footage of us talking.
That's cool. This footage is class.
It is gold. I mean, it's me and you talking for an hour, like 10 minutes. So it's just give us a BAFTA and an Oscar already, like, you know what I mean?
what are the black music ones called? The
Grammys?
awards? No, the Mojos.
The
Give us a
Mojo?
Mojo.
I don't.
Is it Mojo?
I don't know, Dan.
Neither do I. It's something like that.
Yeah, it's something like that. All right. Well, thank you for coming on. If anyone wants to tweet the support to the Spurs, they can. They need all the love they can get. Thank you for joining me, Mr. Owens. Very much a pleasure. Stop fingering me, you rude bastard. Thank you very much for joining me. And
No problems.
everyone that decided to watch, I shall make another one of these eventually.
Maybe.
Actually, I'm recording one tomorrow with Chelsea Herbert of Chelsea Herbert Football Coaching. So I'll be talking
Oh, nice.
for an hour of football, which is going
That
to
you
be
know nothing about.
so fun for me because I don't know how to football. Until then, he's been Danny Owens. I've been Kai Sandbrook. This has been Topic Thunder / insert topic here. And you have been watching two grown men, well, a grown man and a me, talk absolute bollocks for over an hour. Thank you very much, and fuck off. There we are.